what a fantastic stadium. You know, it's the first time I've been to the new place. The result is obviously massively painful. It's a long drive home, but you know what? It's worth it because, as you always say, Ian, it's bloody great to be a Blue.
So here we are at the start of 4 away games in a row. Some long drives, some our flight to Lisbon, but starting with a game at Tottenham in the Carabao Cup, followed by Bournemouth and Brighton, of course, on the road as well. And for the Tottenham game, I've been lent this Lexus, which is great because look at the colour of it. It's a beautiful car, isn't it? So at least for that journey, I can have a nice, comfortable ride in a Lexus. So what will happen at Tottenham? What sort of team will City pick? And, well, are City going to progress and add to the fixture list? Are they going to have a strong enough squad to deal with it? We'll find out. And you know what? It's really smooth to drive as well.
I think we'll get beat tonight, but I'll put 3-2 on my soccer 6 for us to win. But hey,
what's your feeling? I mean, are you coming here in the same way you come if it was a league game?
No, because we'll be playing the kids, won't we, tonight? Or whoever's fit. It's as simple as that. Whoever's fit is gonna play and whatnot. You know, we'll either get beat 3-0 or beat them 3-0 for some reason. You know, it'll be one of them. But City in it, so you got to be here.
So you come up optimistic and like I do, wanting City to win, but there is a little bit of you that thinking, you know what, a few less fixtures might not be a bad thing.
Well, it might not be a bad thing because I'll see you that Saturday at Bournemouth and then at Lisbon and then Brighton and whatnot. This is a home game for me. I'm only 30 minutes up the road on the train and whatnot. But, you know, no, it's City, so we're here. Simple as that.
Hi. So I'm from Italy, originally from Naples, and I moved to Manchester 3 years ago. And yeah, I became a City fan. And so now I go to all games, and I'm here in London. Hopefully it's going to be a good game, and we are going to win.
And what made you into a City fan?
Oh, it's just, you know, it's a nice atmosphere, nice people. And well, you know, the team is very good. Pep obviously is the best, so well, it's great to be a Blue.
Can you remember your first game?
Yeah, my first one was against Sporting Lisboa, 0-0, boring. So I decided to come back for the second game, and yeah, from there I went to the one against Real Madrid, the derby, 6-3. So the first season with Haaland. So yeah, nice.
Is this your son then?
No, this is my nephew.
Yeah.
So you from Italy as well?
Yeah, I'm from Italy and now I work in London. Actually, I support Juventus from Italy, but I am a great fan of City since I guess the title on 2012. I mean, that was incredible. Being Italian and there was Balotelli there, and we were all watching that last match day against QPR. And now we occasionally go to see some matches.
Occasionally together, because
yeah,
I go to all the matches.
Yeah, he goes every matches, but yeah.
And of course, City play Juventus very soon. So
yeah, exactly.
Will that be a conflict of interest for you?
For him,
so
not for me.
I pray for a draw. Like I will sign now for a draw, but yeah, it's going to be a very great match, and I like seeing Pep balls, and yeah.
So what do you think tonight? Because this is the Carabao Cup, the League Cup.
Yeah.
It's not the most important competition. City won't put out their strongest players.
Yeah.
So presumably you want City to win, but are you worried at all about the sort of fixture pile up if City keep going in this and everything else?
I'm not worried. I'm not worried at all. I think we are going to win. So I know that Pep doesn't mention the Carabao Cup. He doesn't care about it.
I wouldn't say he doesn't care about it, but isn't the priority?
It's not the priority. I know that we have a lot of injured players, but I think that it's going to be a nice game, and I think that we are going to win.
So do you think City will win tonight?
Well, I just told him that for me it will be a draw, and then City will win to penalties. but just because I mean the motivation are different, you know. It's another thing like playing Premier League or Champions League with respect to the Carabao Cup, and I think that maybe this is the one or two competitions that Tottenham can win, really, together with the FA Cup. But yeah, that's what I think. Like draw and then penalties.
Anyway, no matter the result, it's great to be a blue.
Yeah.
Well, I think you want to win every game, especially here when we've got such a bad track record over the years. I know we won the last couple of games. I think it'll be interesting tonight. I think we'll see some players we don't see very often, and that's a good thing. In terms of priorities, well, it's probably number 3, isn't it, for us? But all the same, we're looking to a good game, and it's always good to win in London, isn't it?
You think they'll do it then tonight?
I think the younger kids together, they're going to have the incentive, aren't they? They're going to want to win for Pep. They're going to want to win a place in the team later on. So I think, yeah, why not go all guns blazing?
Have you been to Tottenham before?
Yeah,
What do you think of this place?
scary grounds. Not got a great history here, do we?
One of the things I'm curious about is that this ground stage is American football, and that means NFL league games come here. As a younger fan, how would you feel if Premier League games or English games went the opposite way and were played in America?
It's not really a bad thing, is it? It just makes it harder to get to for like local fans, but it makes the teams bigger, so it's not really an issue with it.
So you'd be quite happy with that?
Wouldn't mind it. I wouldn't go to America to watch a City game, but
How about you? Would you go? Would you think?
I
it's a
think
good
it would be
thing?
terrible, to be honest, because you're just taking the game away from the average fan, because fans can't go to America week in, week out to go watch just City Luton or something. No one's going to do that, and surely there's no way people could think we would do that. I think it'd be terrible.
Tell me about your commitment then to
My
what's
commitment from Main Road, original Main Road. Yeah?
How many miles do you think you've travelled in your
200
life?
miles. Eh?
How many miles have you travelled in your life?
Mate,
Watching City?
I can't even count the mileage, mate. The mileage is so much, I can't even remember it. If I think about the mileage, I'll have a headache, mate.
Well, there's nothing better than being a Blue, is there?
Mate, the best thing in the world, mate. The best thing in the world. Today is 201 miles from Manchester, yeah? To Cockney Land, Tottenham, yeah?
You're going to win today.
Oh, mate, we're definitely going to win, mate. Definitely. Definitely.
Yeah.
We're going to win, Cheese. You know the score. I've come all this way. You know what I mean? And we're going to win tonight. And I'm glad to see you here tonight as well. Yeah.
Bit of a weaker team, but you never know. Good couple of wins here last 2 times. Maybe all the way to penalties and a win.
How important is it to win then, given that it becomes a fixture pile-up?
I actually wouldn't mind going out tonight, unfortunately. I think save a bit of legs, stay out the League Cup, focus on Champions League, extra games there, focus on that. League, we're in a good spot already in the league, even with injuries. Let's power through that, let's maybe take away some of the distractions.
But when you get in there, you want City to win, don't you?
Oh yeah, that all goes out the window in the first minute, so we'll still be all cheering, celebrating when we score a 94th minute winner, but then we'll realise the consequences maybe later. But we thought that through the treble season, and look what happened.
So I think we're going to start with a weakened team, but a weakened team for City is still a strong team. So let's have them, City. We'll have them tonight. Come on, City.
So you're still confident?
I'm still... Yeah, of course we are. Right, Pep says Carabao isn't his priority, but whatever Pep says, he said it before, it's a bluff, and we'll have my Tottenham tonight. Come on, City.
The guys have not been playing like how they used to. They're not following the Pep's indications, I think, and also the defense being not at the level, and also the goalie made a huge error on the second goal.
So do you think in the second half, because they got a goal just before half time, they can now come back and win this game?
I think so. I think they can do a good comeback because they've been playing well the last 15 minutes of the first half. So, and I think Man City was the only playing attacking for the second half of the first half. So yeah, I'm confident.
Substitutions in the second half?
Yeah, definitely Pep will put someone that can break the game. Yeah.
Right, so
Oh, it was only a cup match, playing a few of the kids. Done well to get back into the game, but we should have took our chances. And they went 2 counter-attacks like every single season. 2 counter-attacks, they scored 2 goals. Better team, they won. But this cup doesn't matter, we'll go back to the league now and we'll make it 5 in a row.
there are a lot of young players playing
Exactly,
there.
a lot of
Anybody
young
catch your
players.
eye?
Nico Raleigh for me, and McAtee, I thought they were really good. So yeah, hopefully we kick on now.
Well, I wasn't expecting it to be like that. First of all, he played a much more senior team than I thought he was going to. I think we were undone again. First goal, first attack on goal. Seems to be the theme of the season so far. We did enough in the second half, and then that one cleared off the line. But actually, honestly, Tottenham should have been ahead 4 or 5-1. I mean, they had so many good chances, and they spurned them. So I think, to be honest with you, fair play at Tottenham. It's a cup we could have probably not been in. Would like to have beat them. But, you know, good luck Tottenham.
Who impressed you most of the young players who came on?
I think they all, honestly, all of them. I think they felt like they had played a lot more. You know, they seemed like senior players, and they mixed it. And I'd like to see more of them in the Premier League as well this season. Yeah, pretty good.
So Bournemouth next, is that going to be tougher or
yeah, no, they're
going to be
difficult.
extra motivated? What do you think?
I think so. It's a long way to go again. So it's another away game. It's tough to play there, but we've got enough to beat them. So I think we'll be back in the league again, back on the roll.
What a fantastic stadium, you know, it's the first time I've been to the new place. The result is obviously massively painful. It's a long drive home, but you know what? It's worth it, because as you always say, it's bloody great to be a Blue.
I did ask people before the game whether they thought, obviously everybody wanted City to win, but whether in the long run it might be better not to progress.
Well, I was surprised how good the team was that Pep picked. I was thinking, he hasn't got a lot to pick from with the injuries, has he? So, seeing the team that he put out, the strength of the bench, great to see some good youngsters, and, you know, we might have thought Mr. Wright Phillips, his son, might have come on and made some magic. Yes, you never want to lose. You never want to lose here. I despise this team, one behind the dirty Reds, you know. So it's painful. However, as you quite rightly said, in the grand scheme of things, given the paucity of players with the injuries, I think it's a win. You know, dare I say that? I think so.
To be honest, right, I'm quite proud of them today. I know we've been beat. I actually even put 2-1 on my Super 6. That's how, because I saw Pep and he was saying that he was not going to play a full strength side, and this was his least priority. Don't want to get anybody injured, so he's not going to risk anything. The priority is the league, the squad more than anything. So yeah, I thought the worst at 2-0. I just thought we're going to get a good hiding here. But yeah, we got the goal in the second half. I thought, I'm sick of getting caught on this break. Something's got to be done about that. You can't just leave Rico Lewis at the back on his own. He's not quick enough to do that job. I know that for me, he's a brilliant player. And he reminds me of Philip Lahm a lot, the way he plays. But Walker was that man, and if they broke, Walker could get back and stop that break. At the minute, every single break it's just going straight through us. They could have had 5 or 6 at the start of that second half when we were pushing on, and then they were just breaking. But yeah, so apart from that, but that's been the case all season. Like I say, I'm pretty proud of the lads, the young lads as well, dug in, and we could have nicked a draw and penalty win at the end there. So.
Maybe a little bit concerned about Savinho's injury.
Yeah, I think, because I was just above the corner flag where he did it, and he was just walking over to take the corner, and I think he's put it down, and as he's put it down, he's just gone over on his ankle. Bit of a freak injury, but he has been a bit soft now and again with his injuries this season, so I'm hoping he's gone over on it, and a bit of ice will sort him out and he'll be all right for the weekend.
Well, that's the end of the Carabao Cup, the old League Cup, as was for City for this season, but that young side and some really impressive performances by some of the kids makes you really enthusiastic for what's to come in the future. But that's a defeat, and it's unusual for City to lose a game, but still the fans were fairly philosophical afterwards. Big shout out as usual to Timpson, for supporting the work that I do, and everybody else who helps me along the way. It's really appreciated. I'll be down at Bournemouth, of course, at the weekend, so if you're going down to that game, come and say hello. Don't forget the audio podcast that I do every week. We had Keith Curl on this week, former City player, and the father of Taylor Harwood Bellis, Martin, was on as well. So really interesting audio podcast. Check that out. It's on SoundCloud, on Spotify and on iTunes, and it's free to subscribe, so do that. Thanks for watching, and even in defeat, it's great to be a Blue, isn't it? So everybody keeps telling me these days.